Peter Schmeichel, the Viking giant. Early life and beginnings in Denmark. Peter Bolesław. Schmeichel was born on November 18, 1963, in Glamsbjerg, a small town on the island of Funen in Denmark. Raised in a working-class family, Schmeichel's early life was shaped by sports, with his father being a keen athlete and his mother a sports fan. His early exposure to sports fostered a competitive spirit, and as a child, Schmeichel initially dabbled in handball before gravitating toward football. He was always tall and athletic, with a natural instinct for defending, which later made him an ideal fit as a goalkeeper. Schmeichel's footballing journey began with a local club, Glamsbjerg IF, before he moved on to the more prominent Danish team Hillerød IK. His performances at the youth level quickly caught the eye of scouts, and in 1981, he was signed by Brøndby IF, one of Denmark's leading clubs at the time. Despite his early rawness as a goalkeeper, Schmeichel's physical presence and determination set him apart from other players. He spent several years at Brøndby, where his reputation began to grow, honing his skills and becoming an essential part of the club's defense. By 1987, Schmeichel had firmly established himself as one of Denmark's top goalkeepers, leading to a move to Manchester City in 1989. Though his spell at City was short-lived and less memorable, it provided him with a platform to make the leap to European football's elite level. But it was his next step in his career that would truly define him. A move to Manchester United in 1991. Arrival at Manchester United. In 1991, Peter Schmeichel made a transformative move to Manchester United, one of the most iconic football clubs in the world. At the time, the club was in the midst of a rebuilding process under manager Sir Alex Ferguson, who had taken over a few years earlier. Although United had been struggling to regain their dominance in English football, Ferguson had a vision to make them a force to be reckoned with, and he saw Schmeichel as a key part of that vision. Schmeichel arrived at Old Trafford with little fanfare, but his impact was immediate. At 6'4", with commanding presence, agility, and impressive reflexes, Schmeichel's stature and leadership qualities made him an instant standout. In a period when goalkeeping was often less celebrated than outfield play, Schmeichel's ability to dominate his area, organize his defense, and make crucial saves in high-pressure situations quickly made him a fan favorite. His debut season, 1991-92, was solid. But it was the following seasons that saw Schmeichel truly become a legend. His style of play was unconventional for the time. He was a goalkeeper who wasn't afraid to come out of his box and act as an extra defender. His imposing presence, boldness, and communication with his defense transformed Manchester United's defensive solidity, earning him the moniker the Viking Giant from fans and pundits alike. Success at Manchester United. Schmeichel's arrival coincided with the rise of Manchester United as one of the most dominant teams in English football. Under Sir Alex Ferguson, the club was undergoing a period of transformation, and Schmeichel was central to that process. His incredible reflexes, shot-stopping ability, and capacity to make vital saves in crucial moments made him an invaluable asset to United. In his first season, Schmeichel helped the team reach the FA Cup final, although they were defeated by Liverpool. However, it was in the 1992-93 season that Schmeichel's legacy began to take shape. Manchester United won the Premier League title, ending a 26-year wait for the top-flight title, and Schmeichel was instrumental in their triumph. His consistent performances and leadership at the back were crucial to United's success, and he was a constant figure in a side that would go on to dominate English football for the next decade. In the following years, Schmeichel's importance to United became even more pronounced. The club went on to win multiple Premier League titles, and Schmeichel played an integral role in every triumph. His performances in the 1994-95 and 1995-96 seasons were particularly impressive, and his ability to make decisive saves in the latter stages of games helped United secure important victories. Schmeichel's contributions were not just in his shot-stopping ability, but also in his leadership qualities. As a vocal and commanding presence on the pitch, he was the pillar around which the team's defense was built. In addition to his domestic achievements, Schmeichel played an instrumental role in Manchester United's successful UEFA Champions League campaign in 1999. Although he didn't have a particularly busy final against Bayern Munich, his leadership and presence throughout the competition were central to the club's first-ever European Cup triumph. His stunning performances in earlier rounds of the competition, such as his penalty save against Juventus, were key moments that helped United reach the final. European glory and further success. Throughout his time at Manchester United, Schmeichel continued to amass individual accolades and team success. He won the Premier League title 5 times, the FA Cup 3 times, and the League Cup once. However, it was his performances in the European competitions that truly elevated his status in the footballing world. Schmeichel's leadership and tactical intelligence in the UEFA Champions League were instrumental in United's success, culminating in the club's victory in the 1999 final. Schmeichel's legacy at Manchester United was cemented not only by his individual brilliance but also by his leadership. He was a true figurehead for the club, inspiring his teammates with his dedication and professionalism. His impact extended beyond his shot-stopping ability. He was a motivator, a commander, and a presence in the dressing room that contributed to United's dominance throughout the 1990s. Moved to Sporting CP and international career. After 8 successful years at Manchester United, Schmeichel left Old Trafford in 1999. His next destination was Sporting CP, a club in Portugal's Primeira Liga. Schmeichel's time at Sporting CP was short but successful. He continued to display his exceptional talent and leadership qualities, helping the team reach new heights. On the international stage, Schmeichel was a vital part of the Danish national team. He made 129 appearances for Denmark, representing his country in multiple UEFA European Championships and FIFA World Cups. Schmeichel was an integral part of Denmark's triumph in the 1992 UEFA European Championship, where he played a key role in his team's defense, making numerous important saves and leading by example. Although Denmark was not a major force in world football at the time, Schmeichel's performances helped elevate the team to new heights, and the 1992 European Championship remains one of the greatest achievements in Danish football history. Schmeichel's international career continued into the late 1990s, and he was a regular fixture in the team until his retirement from international football in 2001. His leadership and experience were pivotal for Denmark in major tournaments, and his performances on the international stage solidified his place as one of the greatest goalkeepers of his generation.